Here's an idea I had to make a special tool to press out the bushings in the 7-tooth gearbox. These are the actual sector bushings. I believe this would probably work in a 2-tooth gearbox also, although I don't have a 2-tooth one, so I can't verify that. There is enough room on a 7-tooth box to actually remove the sector shaft out of the gearbox without hitting the engine or the starter. You have to rotate it a little bit to clear the starter, but that's easy. Anyway, my purpose of this is to do all this with the box still mounted in the truck. I'm trying to change the sector bushings so I can get rid of all the slop and play that it currently has. My idea was to machine a special part to fit inside the bushing. It's about 5/10 smaller than the bushing ID here, so the bushing can ride without being damaged, because the bushing will shrink down slightly when it's pressed into the housing. This outer edge clears the housing by about 5/1000. It's basically a 1-inch piece of all thread, 3/8 diameter, and 3 of the connector nuts for the same all thread. The reason why I'm using the long connector nuts, you're less likely to strip a thread out, because all thread is not a very high grade steel. It's not like a grade 8. I don't even think it's grade 5. But these bushings should move pretty easy. If they're anything like the spindle bushings, the press fit's not that tight. Anyway, we're going to see what we can do with this. But I thought this would help somebody in the future. Also, you're going to need a socket on the end that will clear the bushing, so when the bushing's being pressed out, it will fall inside it and not wedge or damage it. Even though it's the old bushing, the new one you do care about, you don't want to damage it. This particular socket happens to be a 36 millimeter, but anything that'll clear the bushings outside diameter will work. You could also machine a piece too, but I'm lazy. Since I got a drawer full of large sockets, I'm using a socket. Anyway, this is my idea. We'll see if it works.